Hey, what's going on, guys? You got TLR here, and we're back for episode 2 of our February international competition thing that we're doing. You know, that online competition. This is going to be episode 2. This is going to be our second go at it. Now, I have got some battles off screen, so we now have, some more wins, but some more losses. I should say some losses under our belts, since we didn't actually get any losses in the actual episode. But yeah, got a bunch of battles. Won most of them, lost a couple. Either way, what I'm trying to say is we're going to be higher on the ladder, so the opponents are going to be a little tougher. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they'll be a little more interesting to watch as well. You can see we are now at 1652, number of battles 15. So it is the last day of the competition, so I'm probably not going to be winning this thing, as it's just not enough time. Here we have our first opponent already, with Tapu Fini, Garchomp, Ninetales, Porygon 2, Marowak, and Celesteela. Now, Gengar does really well against this team. It can hit Ninetales and Tapu Fini really hard with the Sludge Bomb. It can hit Marowak really hard with the Shadow Ball, and it can taunt Porygon 2 to prevent a Trick Room, as well as outspeeding the entire team. So I do like Gengar in this matchup. Other than that, Milotic's not bad. Milotic's not bad at all, but I don't think I want to lead with it. I do expect either a Ninetales or a Porygon to lead. I guess I could lead Circuitry. But, yeah, the Marowak could be problematic. So maybe I will lead Milotic just in case he does lead Marowak and Porygon 2, and then I'll bring Celesteela and Circuitry them back. So let's hope this team of 4 that we selected is the right for the job. Pokemon Trainer too scary. So as you can see, we are leading off with Gengar Milotic, and he is going to lead off with Ninetales Porygon 2, so that is fine. Probably going to see a... let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to taunt the Porygon 2. Would the Porygon 2 set up Trick Room, though, is the question. Because I know the Ninetales is almost definitely going for Aurora Veil. But I don't really want it to get up the Aurora Veil. I could Sludge Bomb it, but it probably has Focus Sash. I could taunt it. I think I'm going to switch to Celesteela. Because Celesteela can't do too much damage. He actually withdraws Ninetales, so that's very interesting, and sends in his own Celesteela, so that's fine with me. Since we are going to be able to taunt this Porygon 2 and prevent Trick Room, unless we're seeing Mental Herb Porygon 2, that would be an interesting set. Alright, and yes, Porygon 2 cannot use Trick Room after the taunt. His Celesteela looks to be faster than mine, but it could be a speed tie. So I'm not going to say it's definitely faster than mine yet. Although I am a minus speed nature because I am running, mix. I'm running Heavy Slam and Flamethrower, so I wouldn't be surprised if it goes for Thunderbolt onto my Celesteela with his Porygon 2. I could taunt his Celesteela. The Celesteela, it could also go for Heavy Slam onto my Gengar. I'm actually going to go into Circuitry, and I kind of want to Flamethrower his Celesteela. I don't think he'll Leech Seed my Celesteela. I think if anything, he'll Substitute if he has it, and the fact that he looks to outspeed me, I'm thinking he'd have it, but he might not. So, yeah, I'm going to Flamethrower his Celesteela. If he does decide to substitute, then he will be within range of my Circuitry Thunderbolt, which will be nice. Yeah. So this flamethrower will definitely break the substitute, so that's good. And our Celesteela outspeeds his Porygon 2 as well, and since we are minus speed nature, that almost guarantees that his Porygon 2 is min speed. So now we've already seen the Ninetales and the Porygon 2 in the Celesteela, so he only has one Pokemon left in the back that we haven't seen. If it's not Marowak, then clicking Electric type will be the best play here. Porygon 2 has only got one turn of taunt left, so I want to try to get Gengar back in. So I'm actually going to hard switch it in right now, and I'm going to Leech Seed the Porygon 2, I think. Yeah, okay, because if he switches out, he's probably switching the Porygon 2 into Marowak, right? If he has the Marowak, yes, cool. So that went just as I planned. He unfortunately misses his Leech Seed, and I do not, so that is, yes, very unfortunate for him. Getting a little lucky there. I don't know how much that would have how much that's going to matter in the long run, but that is, yes, very unfortunate for him. So we just gotta wait for all these idle animations to end, so we can get on with this. I feel like it would be too obvious for me to Shadow Ball the Marowak, and it is guaranteed to KO from that range. I feel like he'd either switch that into Porygon 2 or protect it. So I'm going to Shadow Ball his Celesteela and Flamethrower his Celesteela. Yeah. Because I do expect him to not let Marowak take an attack. Yep. So he does protect Marowak. That's really good for me because I am able to get off some heavy hits on this Celesteela. If he doesn't substitute or something, yeah, he subs. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say if he doesn't substitute, he might actually go down to this Flamethrower, but he does sub, so that's not too big of a deal. It does mean that he might be able to sub because if I recall correctly, the hail is going to end this turn, so he's going, nope, it does not end this turn. Okay, so I was incorrect about that, which means, yeah, he won't be able to sub this turn either. And it also looks like his Marowak is slower than my Celesteela as well. I could Shadow Ball his Marowak, but that's again pretty obvious. I could Shadow Ball Celesteela and just take it out. But then he could attack my Gengar, and then he could send in his Porygon 2. So I'm actually going to protect my Gengar and Flamethrower the Celesteela. So he's going to withdraw his Marowak, that's fine. Into Porygon 2, that's fine. This should be the last turn of Hail. So we're going to protect. Does he Heavy Slam? Nope, he's going to protect his Celesteela. Okay, that's fine as well. Hail stopped. He does get rid of the Leech Seed, so I'm not going to gain any health from that. It doesn't matter because of course I am at full health. Now I could just taunt the Porygon 2 and then Flamethrower the Celesteela. That seems pretty obvious though. I still don't think he can substitute with his Celesteela though. maybe I should Leech Seed the Celesteela. I feel like he's going to attack with the Celesteela though. That's not going to stop me from taunting the Porygon 2. Yeah, I'm going to Leech Seed the Celesteela because I don't think he can substitute based on the looks of that. Yeah, so he's going to switch out into his Marowak, so I'm going to be able to seed that thing up again, so that's really nice. But this battle is taking quite a bit, so we might only get 2 battles in this episode of February International Challenge, but that's okay, I guess. Now going to switch out into my Milotic, and I'm going to Leech Seed the Porygon 2. Because once Marowak goes down, he's out of his Xurkitree check. So Xurkitree can start Thunderbolting and getting Beast Boost and hopefully cleaning up after that. I want to keep Gengar alive because that thing can beat the Ninetales if he does like Flare Blitz right here, which he could, obviously, but then he's going to take that recoil. So he's going to go for the Ice Beam. I'll just going to eat that up, no, not just pretty well, very well, obviously, because we already take. He's going to Flare Blitz onto, is that the Milotic slot? No, he does go for the Celestia, okay. And that is going to take me down. But now he's going to have to take the recoil. And he's going to just barely live that, so. Now I'm going to go into Gengar. Yeah. I could protect Gengar and just get that Leech Seed recovery. And then Scald the Marowak slot? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Because that way, even if he does switch out Marowak, then something has to take the Scald. And he doesn't have a water resist. At least he didn't bring a water resist. So it looks like he's not switching either Pokemon out, so that means I'm going to recover back up to full, so that's good. To Ice Beam onto the Gengar slot, that's fine. Yeah, that's going to get me up to full. And does the Marowak survive this turn of Seeds? No, he does not. So Marowak is down, and now Xurkitree is free to click Thunderbolt, so that's good. Porygon 2's taunt wears off, but that's okay. Sends in his Ninetales. That's fine with me. I feel like taunt would be too obvious, so I'm actually not going to taunt the Porygon 2 this turn. I'm actually going to take out the Ninetales with a Sludge Bomb plus a Sludge Bomb plus a Scald. Sludge Bomb should take it out if it's not Focus Sash, but I also do kind of expect it to be Focus Sash. We're about to find out. Yes, he is Focus Sash. Okay, so that makes sense. And we poisoned him, so I guess we didn't really need to Scald him. That's fine. Also, if I recall correctly, Hail does go before Leech Seed, so I will stay at full health this turn if he does not attack my Gengar. Which he does not, yes, okay, cool. Oh, no, never mind. He does attack Gengar. He just uses Thunderbolt, and we're going to Cursed Body that thing. So now he can no longer use Thunderbolt, which means he can't really touch Milotic anymore. Not with his Porygon 2, anyway. So let's see. We've seen Trick Room, we've seen Thunderbolt, and we've seen Ice Beam. So his last move is either, most likely Recover, I'd expect, but it could be Protect. If it is Protect and he protects here, because I'm going to taunt him this turn. I'm going to Scald the Celesteela and taunt the Porygon 2 to prevent Trick Room. If he does have Protect and he then kills my Gengar with Heavy Slam after surviving a Scald, then that could be bad. But other than that, I think we have this game in the bag. He actually decides to protect Celesteela instead, so that's fine. I should live an Ice Beam if he does decide to go for that. My Gengar should live an Ice Beam. Yeah, but he decides to go for the trigger, so. Again, have to wait for these idle animations. So, not a super stally battle, just a lot of secondary effects like hail and leech seed that we have to watch. So, leftovers and stuff like that. So. Yeah, this is a perfect example of why Gengar is still a threat. Maybe I should have scalded this Celesteela just in case Shadow Ball didn't take it out. I guess it doesn't really matter because we do have the circuitry in the back. Does the Shadow Ball knock out the Celesteela? No, it does not. But it looks like Hail will. Burn the Porygon too, so now he's just going to be chipped even more. Celesteela goes for Heavy Slam. Onto my Gengar. Does this knock me out? It does. Okay, that is fine. No Curse Body, but that is fine because Ice Beam is just not going to do very much. If it does freeze me, I have Scald, which will instantly thaw me out. So, last but not least, does the Celesteela go down to the Hail? And the answer is yes. Okay. So now it is very over because the Porygon 2 is going to take this chip from Hail, from the Burn, and now there's no way it can take a Thunderbolt, let alone a Thunderbolt and a Scald. So, looks like we got a W for our first game of episode 2 of this February International Challenge. Okay, just gonna launch off this Thunderbolt and finish the Porygon 2 off. So, yep, we caught a W for this first battle. Let's get one more in to finish this episode off. Hopefully we can get 2 W's in our last episode, because of course there's not going to be this tournament. This is the last day of the tournament, so there's only going to be 2 episodes of this. But we had a good run. We had a good run, guys. At least I think we did, and I had a lot of fun. But it's not over yet. Should probably stop talking like it's over, because we definitely have one more battle, at least on screen battle, to do before we wrap this up. So let's see who we can find. Let's see. There we go. Opponent from California. 1550. We see the Salazzle, Mimikyu, Tapu Koko, Alolan Raichu, Salamence, and Kartana. Okay. Now, because the team is so fast, I doubt that's Trick Room Mimikyu. It could be, but I doubt it. So maybe it's like Sword Stance. That's not something you see very often, but it is a set that I've seen before, so I should rule that out. Tapu Bulu is not a bad lead, although we do have to watch out for that Salazzle, so maybe we lead like Milotic Tapu Bulu. But then if he leads, I guess even if we do lead that, we could also lead Xurkitree. The thing about Xurkitree is that it outspeeds his entire team and he doesn't have an electric immunity, so maybe we should lead Xurkitree. In that case, I probably don't want to lead Bulu, simply because if he does lead Koko, I can abuse that electric terrain. But I do want to bring Bulu, So Garchomp, Garchomp is nice because it's also good for the Salazzle. Not just good for the electric types, it's also good for the Salazzle. It can outspeed these elements if it's not Scarf, and it can take a hit from the Kartana and do a lot of damage with Tectonic Rage. In worst case scenario, I do want to bring Tapu Bulu and maybe Gengar. Again, his team's super fast, so maybe I want to bring the bulkier, so steal it. But Gengar does outspeed almost all of his team. Yeah, I'm okay with Gengar. You're running out of time, but so I kind of had to choose pretty quickly there. But I do like Gengar in this matchup as it can easily outspeed stuff like the Kartana, again, if it's not Scarf, and the Salamence to revenge kill them if it needs to. Plus, it can tank a hit no matter what, thanks to the Focus Sash, unless he has a multi-hit move on his team that I'm not aware of. But as far as I could see, he doesn't have any possible multi-hit moves. But I guess we're gonna find out. So he leads off with double fake out. I don't know if he's actually going to go for double fake out, but okay. So only one of these can be Focus Sash, and it's definitely not the Salazzle. Now the Raichu could also be Z move, so I'm not going to rule that out either, but I guess that would be Focus Sash. I'm going to Volt Switch on the Salazzle. Well, the thing is, if he does fake out, he's almost definitely faking out my slot. I don't want to switch Gengar in right away though, because the Salazzle does outspeed it, so I'm going to, because what I'm thinking is if he is Z-move Raichu, he'd fake out my Xurkitree, and then Z-move it. That's what I'm thinking he's going to do. Obviously, I can't tell exactly what he's going to do at this point, so I'm going to Volt Switch on the Salazzle, try to break that thing's air balloon, and I'm going to Dragon Ball the Raichu to attempt to break a Focus Sash. This is the tricky things about Best of Ones. You obviously cannot tell. He actually doesn't go for Fake Out at all, so that Volt Switch just knocks out Salazzle. Wow. Xurkitree proving why it's very, very powerful, not something you should just take lightly. Well, I guess we could go Tapu Bulu because Tapu Bulu has an Assault Vest and can beat up a Psychic Z move, but he doesn't really want to. So if we do lose Bulu here, we lose the ability to reset the terrain. The Garchomp can still feel electric types even though there will be a no, never mind. If you just send in Tapu Koko after this, then there will be no Grassy Terrain. Okay, I'll send in Bulu then. He obviously might not even attack the Bulu slot up with his Raichu. He might go for the Garchomp, but like if he does do that, I'm pretty sure Garchomp lives the hit, unless he goes for like a Life Orb and Power Ice, which is another possibility that you really can't rule anything out. But I'm predicting a Psychic type move into that slot. We actually outspeed his Raichu, which isn't too surprising. It does barely live that, and it is into, yep, okay, cool. So yeah, he's probably Modest Raichu, since he's paired alongside the Tapu Koko. That does make some sense. I prefer Timid, even next to Tapu Koko, simply to outspeed other Alolan Raichus, but that's just personal preferences. Since they're out with running Modest, you do get that a noticeable difference in attack power, and he also was Life Orb, so he's going to go down to the Life Orb right there. So that's good. We're now up 2-4. We're going to see the Kartana come in, which isn't too big of a deal, and Mimikyu. Okay. We don't have Protect on this Tapu Bulu, obviously, because we are Assault Vest, but I think we're going to have to let it go down to the Kartana. I'm actually going to Tectonic Rage the Kartana right now. Maybe I should Earthquake. No, I'm gonna Tectonic Rage because Earthquake just won't do enough damage due to the grassy terrain. At least the Kartana, because obviously the Kartana could like target the Garchomp with a Leaf Blade since it's grassy terrain boosted. So that's another thing. Tapu Bulu, or you could go for X Scissor. That's a move you don't see very often. So Tapu Bulu is easily going to live that. And we're going to be able to get off this Tectonic Rage onto the Kartana. X Scissor. I'm trying to think of what Pokemon that hits. X Scissor. Psychic types? But the most common type, Psychic type is Tapu Lele and Metagross, both of which are weak to it. You do have the Night Slash. That's an interesting choice of move. It does live the Tectonic Rage, and we're going to see the Z move come out from the Mimikyu, Twinkle Tackle. So that's almost definitely aimed towards my Garchomp, and this will definitely also take it down. But at this point, we don't need our Garchomp anymore. Garchomp has done his work. So rest in peace. Thank you for all your help. You did the most. Thank you for being the #1 Pokemon in the format. Garchomp is never bad. If you have 5 Pokemon and one of them's not Garchomp, you can just make that 6th Pokemon Garchomp and it'll be fine. Anyway, enough of that little tangent right there. Want to heal back our health just a bit, and we're going to send in our Xurkitree right now. And obviously, I can't tell if the Kartana is Focus Sash. What I do know is that based on the damage, based on the damage, it could have been a low roll from a Focus Sash set, because Focus Sash usually runs max attack, max speed. So Tectonic Rage has about I think a 50% chance to bring it down to the Sash, and obviously mine didn't. So it could have just been a low roll for that, or it could be Assault Vest, which Assault Vest always takes Tectonic Rage. So I kind of wish if it was Focus Sash, I did do enough damage to know that it's Focus Sash. And the reason I'm saying this is because if it is Focus Sash, then it has Protect. He could just Protect on my Thunderbolt. I'm going to Protect his Thunderbolt, knock out the Kartana right now. But if he does Protect, then he could put himself back in a favorable. I don't know if this is. I'm playing a male or female right now, but the avatar is a girl, so I'm going to say she. She could put herself back in a favorable position. We do see the Shadow Sneak onto the Xurkitree. That's obviously not going to do too much. And the Kartana does not Protect, so that's good. We're able to take that thing down with a Thunderbolt. And we do get the Beast boost. I don't know if that's going to matter because this Horn Leech might just take out the Mimikyu. Depends on how much defense advancement it has. Apparently not enough bulk investment to take that Horn Leech, so we are able to cop a second W for the last battle of episode 2. So two really good games. Definitely had a lot of fun, especially in that first game. That first game was very, very fun and very intense. I really had to predict and play very well in that game. So kudos to my opponent. You're very talented. I know I did get the W, but you are also, if you're watching this, that was a really good game. I had a lot of fun. Anyway, enough with this. That is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you guys later. So goodbye.